Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Planetbase here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, I have kind of thought about our base and how to expand currently, and I have formulated a plan. Yes, I'm sometimes capable of doing stuff like that. Anyhow, since we have moved the landing pad over here, and we have our security right over here as to protect us against any armed intruders who will try to once again shoot up this damn place because this has been disabled, I have now multiple options to expand. So one of the ways through which we can go is through here, but I really don't wanna deal with that now. Then we can continue through here. Not a huge fan either way. So I have been thinking actually about going through here, believe it or not. Since we are building a lab here and have a large sickbay here, so that if the security guards would get hurt, they don't have to schlep all the way somewhere, God knows where in the base, to get medical treatment. The workbenches here can be used by the doctors to supply the cabinets over here, and therefore I want to actually expand in this direction. And how do I want to do that? Well, currently we are sitting on a weird number of food and meals, and I want to take a look at how many actual colonists do we have. So we have 17 biologists. Okay, so I was thinking we can do the following steps. Now obviously we have one cantina here, which is perfectly fine. The storage is attached so the biodome can supply all these surrounding areas, but I was actually thinking we can put the big chunky boy right over here, since we did get the blueprint for the most massive dome. So I want to do this, and I want to connect it like so, which will kind of screw up the interior of the lab, but I really want to squeeze in one more of these. And because we will be working with the largest biodome, I want to therefore expand in this direction by having a storage here. This way we are moving in this general direction. And now I was thinking that the next dome can be potentially a canteen, but it's usually a device to not have like the canteen to be like your main point from somewhere to somewhere, and unfortunately we are facing one major issue here. This is our only point of contact to this side of the base. So if anything were to happen, let's say to this connection, this whole part of the base would be completely cut off. Therefore, I was thinking that either I'm gonna put like an oxygen generator here and then have like a cantina here or here, and then just continue to expand the base, you know, just in case something would happen. I realize I have an oxygen generator right over here. Hold on, I'm just gonna have to speed this game up because this is driving me crazy. But yeah, I mean, this seems like a pretty solid plan to expand into this space for now. Obviously, I would hate to lose out on this space, but I'm not really sure if I want to go with like an airlock and build, I don't know, something here. I was actually hoping I would either put like the massive water extractor here, since we are gonna fill in the biodome, and it's the largest biodome. We are producing actually or consuming 17 out of 29, so it's not really that required. I think we did get the blueprint. Hold on. Okay, biologist. Since we did get the blueprint for like the largest wind turbine, if I can like pop it over here. The issue with having this thing over here is the fact that I'm not sure how they will be able to get to it. You know, for maintenance purposes. Because it's like blocked off right over here, so... but it looks like they are able to move through these mountains or something, so... There should not be an issue, and the airlock is fairly close, so hopefully if we have the repair droids or drones, they should be able to fix it. Okay, so the big boy is getting done. That is perfect, and I will want to have more biologists come in so that we ramp up our food production. Because, I mean... I don't know what it is with the AI here, but just to be on the safe side, you know. So he is offering me actually robots and even semiconductor, 50%. Oh man, okay, hold on. I don't want to dismiss him yet, but I want to take a look at what are the stats of our robots, or how many do we actually freaking have. So we have 6 carrier robots, 3 construction robots, and 9 driller robots. So maybe one of these would be actually quite the welcome addition to the base. We can sell off the medicinal plants. I mean, I've been doing it for almost the entire playthrough anyhow. But yeah, the large biodome is getting filled in with the oxygen. I don't know how many pods of food can this thing hold, but I'm quite sure looks like it will fit around like 6 per one of these quarters, so yeah, that's a lot of stuff that will be produced here. So I'm actually glad that we will have the storage right over here. And we just lost a freaking robot. That's awesome, because I'm purchasing a different robot from the one which we just lost. That's so awesome. And yet again, we do not have enough metal. I don't know if it's some sort of in-game mechanic or something, but it's really driving me crazy. Also, it's driving me crazy that so many people are showing signs of hunger, yet we are sitting on just so much food. And this was really close, and none of the lasers have done anything. Because nobody is working. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Really need to deal with this food stuff, because it's just really not starting to look good. I would hate to lose the base at this point. I mean, I'm actually surprised I've managed to get this far. I'm still afraid I'm gonna get like a massive case of malnutrition, even though I'm mixing like tomatoes and wheat so they can make pasta. They have rice, they have mushrooms, they have potatoes, they have everything that they need. We have ton of this vitro meat here, and we are gonna produce even more once I get some goddamn more biologists in here. Which reminds me, I need to change up the setting on these synthesizers, because I'm just growing 3 units of chicken, and that's just not good. Okay, I have a first victim to starvation. You gotta be kidding me, right? Let's change this to this and this to this. How can you die of goddamn starvation? Look, if we would have 0 food, I would like understand that completely, but not like this. Of course, you don't have any meat or food or meals. Okay, we have lost a carrier robot, I believe. 50% commission. Let's get rid of the storage. Okay. I'm glad the lasers are working at least some time. Mushrooms, wheat, so that's pasta right there. Tomatoes, wheat, that's another pasta. You guys have to make more meals, or something has to happen. Like, I don't know if I can somehow task the carrier bots to carry food to these things as some form of priority, or it would be actually amazing if I can make sure that a certain proportion of the workforce will always be focused on, let's say, I don't know, just supplying the meal makers with the produce and the fake meat or the synthetic meat, so that we have food or meals. Because, I mean, this is just stupid. They arrive here, they don't bring anything from here, and then they are starving. So they go away, they sleep, they wake up, they do like a task or so, and then they are just starving. So I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm starting to blame the in-game AI. Here I'm sitting on a ton of meat. I have semiconductors here. If I'm gonna lose the base now, then I'm actually producing semiconductors. I'm gonna get freaking angry. And I mean it. The thing is, I really don't wanna build right now more plants, as I see nothing is being maintained here. This is being maintained, which is awesome. We have some maintenance which needs to be conducted here in the lab. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing in here. We are sitting on lots of supplies, and I'm just afraid if I would do like this, and I'm gonna shut off, let's say, the traders, or just the ships for now. I don't have any priority task anywhere. Our energy can be managed, but overall, I feel like more and more people are going hungry. Even though we have the workforce to maintain the plants. I really need to check on. Here they go, but this is for the boost, so this will just raise their overall morale. This is being heavily used. I wish I would have made this into like a large, what do you call it, canteen. But I mean, why do you just bring in the meat, you know? And then it makes basic meals, and then they're gonna die of malnutrition, despite the fact that here we have a freaking storage full of mushrooms and wheat and such. Look at this. Wheat, potatoes, everything is here, like 2 domes away. Really don't want to lose the base because of some idiotic mechanical AI related issue. I would love to cover Dawn of Man, to be honest. I love the AI there because you can micromanage it compared to here. But unfortunately, I can't like run the game, but I tried to record the footage on the laptop. It did not look good. Like I'm serious, it did not look good. And we are seriously starting to run out of freaking food here. I don't understand how did that happen. We went from 60 something to 14, 17. I mean, sure, it's awesome that I have now a bunch of meals. Hold on. Is that a biologist or an intruder? Okay. Why can't you bring in more people at the same time? What's up with this one biologist? Okay, we are gonna go with 3 tomatoes. And let's go with some wheat. Hopefully this will help our food output. I mean, I really am starting to freak out here a little bit. Really not sure if I want to go with some maize. Can do some GM onion, probably. Let's stick with this amount of crops for now. Who knows how long will it take for them to get it up and running. But yeah, I definitely need to ramp up the food production. And what, let's put on high priority all the biodomes. And also the labs. I really want to make sure that this colony will survive. Not just for like YouTube's sake or something. I really, since I have put so much freaking time into this by now, want to make sure that this thing will freaking make it, you know. Wheat pad has been constructed. He's giving like 2 biologists or something. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. This dude is blue. We are raising the alarm immediately to red alert. And this is why I keep the freaking security center here, which won't do too much. Okay, a carrier robot is totally gone. Awesome. Really happy. This needs to be maintained. Nobody's maintaining it. So right now, the big issue will be the food. We should have 19 biologists. So they should be able to manage the food production. At least I hope so, otherwise I have kind of screwed myself. Really hope I'm gonna get like a trader who's gonna bring in some food. How did we end up with 3 vitro meat suddenly? Please don't give me another armed intruder. Okay, that's 2 biologists. So that is great, and we are gonna increase the food output just because I'm totally freaking out here. So working on meal combinations. Please don't die of starvation. I had so many plans for this colony. If I'm just gonna lose out on the entire population now, it's not good. Also, once you achieve a certain size of the colony, if, let's say, 1/3 of your base would die out due to starvation, it's really bad or really hard to bounce back to the place where you used to be before. So it's usually somehow advised to maintain a healthy colony and don't let like 1/3 of the population die out, because that will just so negatively affect your base altogether. But I don't know, since I'm monitoring this so closely, I'm sometimes really starting to think that it's actually the issue of the freaking AI and not like something that I did. Although at this point, like, the food consumption has skyrocketed for some reason, and before it was not so massive. Okay, we have even some medical supplies. Please give me a trading vessel, for Christ's sake. We have 22 biologists. If those will not manage to ramp up the production somehow back, then I don't know what the hell to do. Let's go with some pea pods too. I don't even know what's our water consumption. 21 out of 26, beautiful. You are just sitting here. That's lovely. Can I build like a water extractor? No. Yeah, I definitely need to produce more water now. I still know that I have 2 full large water tanks, or medium, or whatever the heck is their size. But just to be like on the safe side, if I would know that we would be okay, I would be a bit more calmer person. Because look, right now we are starting to bounce back with the veggies, right? That's cool. You don't need actually the vitro meat, you can create enough meals just with the vegetables. But it's nice to have a balance. I believe it somehow helps to boost the overall morale of the colony. I mean, look, they are walking around with like bad mood, but here they have all these cool things and they don't use none of it. Really wish there was some form of management to, let's say, set up half of your population night shift, half of your population day shift, and have some sort of management, like, I don't know, carrier bots would be constantly having to resupply the meal makers or something, because I don't know, I'm just really freaking out. Look, the biodome is not even fully built in with all of the produce, but because I have highlighted the labs and the biodomes, suddenly we have seen a massive spike in the food. And a couple of moments before we were at what, like 10 vegetables? Yeah, we need some freaking spare parts. Okay, we actually have spare parts apparently. No, we don't. Oh man. Even like with the ore, we have so much of it, yet I'm not really sure if we are producing enough bioplastic currently. Okay, let's see what the trader has. Okay, I'm gonna actually take these. I'm definitely taking this. Let's take the semiconductor too. Sure, let's go nuts. 315. we have 34 medical supplies, so I'm not actually gonna cry about losing on the plants. Okay. Seems reasonable enough, sorry. Meals, steady. Alcohol, I'm not really sure if I need to have a storage of alcohol. I mean, the alcohol is produced out of any piece of vegetable. I don't think it's like specifically related to wheat or potatoes, you know, because like beer or like some malt scotch or vodka or something. So yeah, I think we are a-okay here. And ever since we have increased the number of the biologists, I feel like we have bounced back quite a lot with the food being produced. God damn, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Why is nobody like doing stuff with these things? Do I need to install like another one of these freaking telescopes somewhere? It's a shame that I cannot build like one over here to overlook the rest of the base. That will look cool. Gonna have to find some freaking space for another one of these. And I feel like I'm gonna need the big boy. I'm not really sure if the smaller one actually contributes that much. You hear me? I'm gonna replace you by a larger model. That's what she said. We have a freaking sandstorm, which we were not warned about. Which is just awesome, because all this stuff is sitting outside here. Left out to the elements for the quality of those things to go down, because why bother? Okay, I feel like the sandstorm has passed. I was actually surprised we did not have a sandstorm yet. Can you, like, bring this stuff inside? Pretty please? Okay, how are we looking here? Okay, so spare parts. Let's get 5. Have metal and we have bioplastic. This time I'm gonna actually sell off the starch. Let's try to sell as much as I can. Get this, and we are gonna get some of these coins to increase our overall balance. This will do. I'd rather get rid of the starch because I believe it's just sitting here in this warehouse along with the ore. I mean, it has to be really bad when we are sitting on this much ore. And even more outside, the robots are doing an amazing job. But, I mean, since the workers are not actually in the mines, why don't we have more metal? Look, it looks like the entire population of the driller robots is just working in the mines. So we should be fine when it comes to that. How many robots do we have? We have 7 driller robots. We have 9 construction robots. 6 carrier robots. Okay, so how is our robot production? Let's change this to carrier robots. Okay, so basically this is why we have so many goddamn construction robots. Let's change it to the carrier robots for now, and then we're gonna go with more driller droids. Or robots, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, yet again. 52, 35, and 1. Something has to be done regarding this, because this is just stupid. Look, they like give one vitro meat into one, and then they load up like 7 pieces of vegetables into the other one. What is this game doing to me? Just why? Why would you do that? What's the water thing? Okay. I would like to have maybe another water tank just to be on the safe side. And because we have actually built these additional structures, our energy is being consumed too. Okay, you see, I don't want to get the veggies or the vitro wheat. I can get the robot. And I can get more of those damn coins. Okay, that's 32 pieces of storage that will leave the warehouses so that more storage can be stored in. I don't get it. You are working in a greenhouse, literally. You are picking off the tomatoes, and you are hungry. Why won't you just eat one tomato right over there? Yeah, but we are definitely gonna have to like put another one of these cantinas somewhere here. I know I wanted to expand the base more, but we had this horrible situation with the food, and I totally freaked the hell out. Okay, panel has been fixed. We have absolutely 0 spare parts. You have to be kidding me. What is this game doing to me? Nobody is working with telescopes, so we will not be warned. The meteorite lasers will not do anything. We have reduced the amount of ore we have and have produced some metal. That's lovely. Also some bioplastic. Okay. You will have done something that's at least useful. I'm thinking, what if I would to remove these? You know, the turbine, power collector, and water extractor. The issue is, I feel like this is the first power collector I ever built, because whenever the power starts to get used up from the batteries, this is the first one I believe to go. Or is it this one? Yeah, maybe it's this one. Because if I would to get rid of these 4 thingies, I mean, this solar panel small one, it's not helping out that much. The small water extractor won't do so much. The wind turbine, that will hurt, yes. But I feel like if I would to put, let's say, another canteen here, a large one, then we have access from here and here when it comes to food, and we would have like 2 ways to get here. Although it's still not gonna hurt the base, because we still have the security or the control center all in this place, so whoever would arrive needs to go through the damn security space. You see? Okay, so this is definitely the first power collector. It's just that way, not everyone is going through here, so maybe the meals would be able to be created here. And if we would have like more or one larger canteen next to this one, so let's say we would connect the processing plant with a cantina, with an oxygen generator. This way the security would still be able to manage to do their damn job. Now, if that is the true, I will need to create some power collectors somewhere else. Okay, it's the robots being fixed. I was like, what the hell is that noise? 48, 35. Oh man, more biologists would be so awesome. Okay. So, we are talking spares. We are talking meals. Let's take some boost too. Ooh, GM tomato. God damn. Okay. So what can we get rid of? If we go with these... Yeah, that won't cut it. I don't know if I want to actually like sell bioplastic or metal. Definitely not metal. Maybe bioplastic can go because we are sitting on a ton of freaking starch. Okay, so that's 350 if we get rid of the booze. Oh, okay, then we are not freeing up the space there. Haha! Okay, that makes sense now. You know what? I think I'm gonna actually sell these supplies. I mean, they have much higher value. We have 30 of them left. I mean, we are now at 525. I definitely want the spare parts because for some dumbass reason our engineers aren't doing jack squat. And I don't want the weapons. And if I just pay off like the rest with the coins, this way we have access to the improved tomatoes, so I can take apart any tomatoes which I have currently at any of the biodomes and replace them with the new tomatoes. But yeah, if we are getting rid of this, I need to think of some replacement strategy here. So this is a good space to load in the power collectors. And maybe like a wind turbine, since we are getting rid of one. I am gonna install in the largest one, however. So we are getting the wind turbine, the power collector. If we get rid of the water, that will not kill me entirely. The small Solar panel can be replaced easily. This needs to be fixed or we are boned. Really hate that our engineers are just doing God knows what. How many do I have? Okay, I have 10. The old security center 246. So maybe that is an issue as to why we never have enough engineers to work on these spare parts. Okay, but seriously, if we were to take apart this, take apart you. So now we have this space and all this metal, which has been left behind. Also, we have some spares and some foods. So hopefully these idiots won't starve to death. Now, if we were to build a canteen here, it can be done. Haha! Okay, so I just want to wait for them to like pick up all this metal out of here. And that way we will be able to utilize the space somehow more efficiently, I hope. I mean, it's not ideal to try and fit in anything at this point since this whole has been, or this whole wing of the base has been built around the fact that we had our first external structures inside here. Okay, we have 1 carrier bot, 2 construction robots, 3 of the semiconductors. What is your commish? 55%. 23 robots in our base. Really? 8, 9, yeah, 23. Goddamn, okay. We're gonna have to create some goddamn driller robots, but unfortunately, nothing from you, my dear friend. You know what would be nice? Those damn engineers. Or like this, biologists and the engineers. And now I can take apart the old tomatoes and I can install, after a goddamn sandstorm passes, or during the sandstorm, the new improved tomatoes. So let's go with the GMs. Not really sure if we did put any GM or tomatoes in here. Looks like definitely no. But I'm quite sure that this freaking unit is just chock full of the old kind of tomatoes. Let's shut off the alert. Let's try and pick up all of this, please. I mean, it's a stupid amount of metal there, people. We have an engineer on our hands, and genetic engineer achievement. Haha! Wow. Yeah, I was not joking when I said I usually don't last this long, people. Okay. So, if I were to remove the old tomatoes, anyhow, they are not maintained by anyone for some reason. Our biologists are yet again not doing what they are supposed to. And in their place, we are gonna put the newly achieved or acquired GM tomatoes. I hope this stuff will, I don't know, like require less maintenance or produce more stuff. I don't know what's like the comparison to the old one. This thing produces 4 pieces of tomato per harvest. Is the old one like 3? Yeah, probably. I'm just taking a look at the P-pad, because that's like the most high maintenance stuff. Okay, hold on. Okay, biologist, good. Yeah, because she had a funky color. I know that this weird sort of shade of blue was the intruder, which arrived to the base. Luckily, we did not have too many shootings this episode. Because I have had it with these, you know, the line. I cannot repeat that, or this video will probably be too damn entertaining. Okay, 40% commission. Let's load this vessel up with storage. With some ore too. And let's get in return some good old coins, since we spend most of ours for the goddamn tomatoes. Okay, so this will not do. Okay, this will do. I'm getting rid of way too much starch, I do believe. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to have more biologists. But yeah, I feel like we have done enough throughout this episode. Somehow, this base is still going on strong. Hopefully the colony will survive. And yeah, if you did enjoy the episode, consider subscribing to the channel. I ramble on all sorts of games on my channel like 5 days a week, so if you would subscribe, you would know when that happens. Because my thumbnails usually look like a bad case of memes downloaded of 9gag or other websites, but I actually have to create all of them on my own. But I do like it. So yeah. Anyhow, if you have any tips, tricks, or if you are struggling somewhere in your Planetbase playthrough, do let me know in the comment section, and I will see you there or at the next one. Thank you for watching, stay safe, have fun, and bye bye.